Booed! What's happening? No, I'm not in Manchester. God, no. What the hell? This is my house in Mexico, Booed. Yeah, I have one here too. Watching some sports, smoking some cigars, living the good life that I have earned and deserved. So look here, Booed. I've been watching the results. Well, highlights, really. League table is looking good. I can't deny this. There's only one thing that's going to make me a happier man, Booed. European football, Booed. That's what matters. European football means more gate receipts. It means more television rights. It means better corporate sponsors, Booed. That's what we're after. Money. So, get into Europe. That's what I'm tasking you with. I don't know how, don't care how. If Limo needs to go and pay some players to fall over during games, whatever it takes, I don't care. Find out where the referees live. Find out where their kids go to school. Don't care. Make it happen. Speaking of which, I finally see that you're giving Guino the credit that he deserves. It's only taken you 5 years, a little bit of a slow learner, but the man's working a system, Booed. I mean, I haven't been flying him around the world to pick up girls and bend over backwards for players, Booed. The man is a visionary.
Hello and welcome back to Manchester Central and my office. Yes, it's me, Booed. I've missed you, genuinely. It's been a good few days, hasn't it? So thank you for returning, if you've returned. Great little break for the family. It was brilliant. Really enjoyed it. Gutted to be back. But we are back with episode 18 of We Are Central with the Mighty Bees. Thank you for your view. Thank you for returning. I hope you're happy and hope you're well. The gaffer looks okay, doesn't he? In his house in Mexico, smoking a cigar, thinking of all the money that's going to be coming in. Still hasn't put a penny into the club since he bought it. Making a fortune out of us though, no doubt. But it's the second half of the season. A season that was going really, really well. Is it going to go well? Are we going to get European football? And please, Mr. Peter. Well, Mr. Peter was pleased with something else because I had a memo off him. Something has happened which apparently is as rare as getting a son. Now, have you ever had a son in the game? I've had it once. On FM15, the year before, came to YouTube. This has happened to me once before. Weirdly, on FM18, on my original Manchester Central series. It must be something in the air in Manchester. We love it round here. Let's check it out. Because I got an email off Mr. Christian Peter, commercial revenue boost. Wow, what, is he going to put some money in? No. Our goalkeeper, Bruno Pereira, has come out publicly in the news as gay. Second time this has happened to me. I've talked to some people about it when it happened and they've never seen it. I know it happens and all the people have had it, but our goalkeeper has been brave enough to come out about his sexuality. Probably because he's in Manchester and we are the gay capital of England. The gay village, by the way, is amazing, especially if you're straight. I've said this before, but not nowadays, I'm old. When I was younger, girls will go out around the gay village in Manchester because they think, oh, we don't want to get pestered by men. And then they kind of do once they've had a beer. Brilliant place to cop off, if you're gay or not. But yeah, very brave of our goalkeeper. Not only is a rock at the back, but he also is a fan of Brokeback Mountain. But we're all behind him, me and the staff, all the players, all the fans. So well done to Bruno. Hopefully, you know, he can be free now and play even better. But yeah, the boss was happy. I think Greeno would probably be happy as well because Donny van der Beek, who has been brilliant to be fair, is apparently selling the most shirts. So yeah, how cool is that? Now, as you know, we were straight out of the Carabao Cup. A B teamed it and we got knocked out. Fair enough. It's been a crazy year. This is going to help us in the league. You know about this. But how about the FA Cup? Well, we got knocked straight out of that as well. Greeno, the Blackburn fan, was not happy. I don't care. A B teamed it. You know, still a good enough team to go and get a result. They didn't. But this is like a blessing in disguise for this weird year where a lot of the big teams are shit. Do you know what I mean? No cup football. No European football. Just Premier League, Premier League, Premier League. How is that Premier League doing? Well, we'll look in a minute. Because Greeno was busy in January. And I don't know how happy he was about this. Now, Dennis has been a good player. The boss, the gaffer, loves him. Both from Switzerland. He's one of his mates. But with Gilmore and Donny being so good, pushing up the league, he wasn't playing as much this year. Obviously wanted to leave. Greeno deals with all that. And Greeno sold him to Young Boys. So he's gone home. I'd have kept him to the end of the year, then sold him, or at least put a transfer in place for him to go at the end of the year. just to keep the players in case we need them. He's also sold Andrea Papetti. Now, his deal don't go through for some reason until the 26th of Jan, so he's going in 6 days. Again, another player that wasn't playing too much this year. But again, you know, you go into the season with a squad. I wanted to keep that squad throughout the season. So if I was in charge, I wouldn't have got rid of anyone. But there you go. He's made us some money. He's made us 10 million with those 2 transfers, which is great. Every penny counts. And loaned a player, a young Brazilian from Spurs, a centre-half. Who's decent, don't get me wrong, right? But yeah, they're the January transfer updates. Greeno. Blame Greeno.
Hey bud, this isn't going to be my normal upbeat type of message. Need to get a few things off my chest about Greeno. So as you know, recently he's been wanting to hang about with us a bit more and come to parties and stuff, which is fine. So I invite him to this swingers party. I mean some top talent. What does he bring with him? Some fancy STD that he's caught in Slovakia. Passes it to everyone, and now my swingers reputation is absolutely shot. And not only that, at the club, I'm bringing all these young boys through the youth, scouring the world trying to find these boys, only for him to sell them for profit and walk about like Billy Big Balls, when really he should be Billy Blue Balls for passing that STD on. Honestly, bringing boys through like the Mank Messi, and he gets all the credit for selling them on. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Good old Brian, little Glaswegian. Some of you may not understand what he says because of his very strong, thick accent, but basically it sounds like he's gone to a party where he's a top dog. He's took Greeno with him, and Greeno's give everyone a sexually transmitted disease. Greeno. Inside down there. And also he's not happy because he's brought through excellent youth intakes, and we're getting another one. I don't think I've had a bad one yet. It's been amazing, right? But a lot of them haven't made it. A lot of them have been good, and last year we sold a lot, made a lot of money, and Greeno takes all the plaudits from Mr. Peter. Oh, he's amazing, he's making me lots of money, and he gets nothing. He's the one who's brought these through. He's found them. He's in charge of the youth. He's in charge of all that. He's morphing these players into good players that we can sell on for millions, and never gets any credit for it. So it looks like Kano's a bit upset about that. But yeah, another good intake. I can't lie, I'm very happy. But I'm happy with where we are in the league. Well, we're going to look at that league table pretty soon. Now, I've highlighted the last live con from episode 17, and what a game. Jamie Balance, by the way, with an equaliser in the 90th minute. Since then, we never drew another game. As you can see, we won quite a lot of games and lost 4 games, and some good ones as well. Newcastle 2-0, Burnley 3-0, Leicester 3-0, then Liverpool beat us. Fair enough. But then again, Sheffield United, Everton were good this year, West Ham, a couple of 1-0ers, brilliant. Wolves beat them, they're a brilliant side, so it was a fantastic result. Palace, and then, you know, got a good dicking off the mighty team, Valley. Beat Watford 2-1, got beat off Denton, and then 2 really close games. Look at that. Beat United. Check that out. Double against them. And they're like the best team in the league this year. Got beat off City. Fair enough. Mbappe. And we just beat Spurs going into the last game at home at the Sir Brett Dalton against Leeds. Marching on together. They're in 18th. But where are we? We are second, and we have qualified for the Champions League. I've took it to the last game because it's Leeds at home, and it was just, we were just playing so well. Played so well. This has been a random year. Now City have come back up. City finished 3rd, Wolves 4th. Got to remember, we were down there. We weren't relegation favourites. We were down there. Everton were mid-table. They ended up going down to 7th. Wolves were mid-table, and they put up a challenge and a half this year. You got Valley in 5th, and Tottenham and Everton, and I think, you know, there could be some manoeuvring around there depending on results from this last game of the season. The Valley should be better. They've got 2 of the best players, 2 of the best strikers in the league. Obviously Leeds have already been relegated with Palace and Watford. It's been a great year. It's been a year of the players just coming together. And if we look at this squad, arranged by average rating, I mean, you can see, Bruno has been fantastic, so much so ever since he's come out. Everyone wants him. Chelsea, the Valley, ain't going nowhere. Fabio's been great, and that's a lot of it. I know he's not played a lot, but he's been great when he has played. It's just been really good. Young players that have come over the last couple of years have got better, morphing into a team. I mean, I know Donny van der Beek's down here, fair enough. Where's Gilmore? He's down here. But they're brilliant. The average rating does not reflect how good they are, I don't think. They don't always do that. Dirk Diggler, ever since he's had his operation to downsize in the downstairs department, has been brilliant. Passing up, he's a great passer of the ball. Played in midfield quite a lot for me this year. Jamie Balancer. Jamie obviously could have been a wonder kid. Didn't really work out for him. He did alright at Leeds, went to Wolves. Didn't really work out there. Last year he was okay. This year he had an injury, so he hasn't played as many games. But look how many goals he's scored. Look at his average rating. I mean, he's got better players around him maybe, but he has got better. He's stepped up for me this year and he's been a massive help for us. But we're looking good. We're looking good. Second in the league is insane. Now we could end up dropping depending on how we play today against Leeds. Second, if we end up runners up, that is crazy. And what's been crazy is the push. At times we were touching United by a point here or whatever, especially when we beat them. Brilliant. Totally unexpected. I mean, the league, it's been crazy. Look at Liverpool and Chelsea and Arsenal. All spent fortunes, all got top managers, all got top squads. A lot of them have got like regen players. They've got patron top players. It's just been one of them years where things have changed and we've capitalised and come together. Now, would we be able to continue this? I don't know. Always depends on what Greeno's going to do. But it's positive. In Champions League football, we ain't going to win that. But we could get some kick-ass money next year and this club could now start to become a top half team. We need respect now because we've beaten a lot of big clubs this year. Now, once we've secured Champions League football, Mr. Peters released 44 million. Wouldn't mind a bit more than that. Now, obviously, the bank balance is going to fly up next year because we're still not going to have a huge wage bill. And the money's just going to be coming in. Premier League money, Champions League money. You know, the group stages, quite... I won't lie. It'd probably be cool if we end up in Europa League. Might end up on a run next year. I think next year, we make the right deals. If Greeno makes the right signings and we have a good-looking squad, an improved squad, maybe it's time for a cup run. Maybe we can. Maybe we need to pull something like that together, don't we? Let's get into today's game against Leeds, a team that we've never lost against. Won 3, drawn 3. Look at that. All them draws, some good games against Leeds, you know. I've played them a few times. I think it was the 4-4 was amazing. I love that game. And that 3-2 was a good one as well. So, hopefully, you never know, it's going to be a great one. A win. Let's secure second. Let's be runners-up in England. That is insane. I mean, we need City to maybe drop some points, but they're not, are they, away at Sheffield United? They're not going to drop any points. And that's our only challenge to second. Obviously, we can't win the league. I mean, if we both draw, that'll be fine, but I don't want to. I want to beat Leeds. No offence to Leeds if you're a Leeds fan. I just want to beat them. I want to secure second in style. So welcome to the dressing room. We're not on TV, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got Bruno in net. With two fullbacks like Harrison, he got this year. Scottish player from Brighton. He's been great. Adebayo, we got 3 years ago from Scotland. Hamilton or something. He's just really developed. Among Us, brilliant player this year. With Diggler, who's really kicked on. Van der Beek and Gilmour have been fantastic. We've got Carbonell, who I didn't know anything about. He's been good. Obviously, Alexandru behind the striker. I put Mank Messi on the left today. And Jamie Balance, who's been scoring goals. So we should be winning this. So the game has kicked off. Here we are in the rain of Manchester, playing in our beautiful black and pink kits. Can we get off to a good start? Oh, that's a bit of a vision pass to the Mank Messi. Great control. Gives it away. So yeah, great little break. We just went away for 3 days to a caravan. It's my wife's mum's fella's. It's like a permanent static caravan. And I've got an injury. Oh, I'm just singing his praises, how much he's developed. Brilliant. We'll bring on Morgan Close, who's a decent player. But yeah, it's been great. A day out in Wivensey, and a day out in Bridlington, which is an amazing place. If you're ever in East Yorkshire on the coast, go to Bridlington. Top. Oh! And Sheffield United have done us a favour, but it's Leeds in our half. Don't like this. Come on, boys. We've got one Yorkshire team doing us a favour. Come on. Right, here's Gilmour. Booming it forward to Jamie. Look at that. He has really kicked on this year. He just needed to play. He needed confidence. He needed some better players around him, and he's give the ball away. Bloody hell. Sort it out. I'm going to give him some encouragement. But yeah, also the keeper. I'd love to know, have you ever had a gay player? Have you ever had a son? So I'm on one son, 2 gay players now. In my entire career on Football Manager, ever since he started doing it. Right, here's Donny van der Beek to Close. Just come on. Should you have started Close? Let's find out. Donny van der Beek now in the middle to Gilmour. Great little partnership there. Alexandru out to Harrison on the left. Back to Gilmour. Back to Harrison. Come on. Fannying around. Oh, good effort. But yeah, if you're a fan of my stories, hopefully you've enjoyed them recently. I've had 3 out over the last couple of weeks. The Last Chance, Adversity, and Gilmore! 1-0. I had a story about Gilmore. And of course, my most recent one, Redemption, which is a sequel to Adversity. It kind of came out of that. I was going to do another one, but it's a bit shit. But I've had a new idea. I've got a new one, The Northman, which I'm very excited about now. It's quite good. It's going to be set in Denmark. But here we are. It's half-time at the Subret Dalton. The greatest game. We've lost our right back. But Billy Gilmore. Was it 27 million? That's one of them. Was like, you signed Donny van der Beek and 27 million on Gilmore. Greeno. But I won't say he's a visionary like Mr. Peter says, but he did me good this year. He did me a solid. And the second half is underway. I haven't seen anything from the City. Oh, I've missed that equaliser while I've been chatting. And now they took the lead, but we're winning, so it does not matter. Right then, not a lot's happening. Very boring second half. It's not a classic Central Leeds game. But, you know, as long as we win, that's all that matters. Here's the Mank messing out on the left. Oh, cheeky little pullback to Harrison. Great left back, Harrison. To be fair, great find. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of signings he made, some really good young players, have come from the Championship, which I like to do that myself, so I was really happy with that. Right, last 15 minutes, we've made a change, and Sheffield United have equalised. That's brilliant. Claudio, the lad who came in on loan from Spurs, he's come on. But yeah, City and Sheffield United are drawing. Can we actually win a live com? That'd be perfect. But yeah, also, I think, just going back to I needed the players for it, but going back to my tactic and just sticking with it and having that way of playing, just solid. Everyone knows what they're doing, no chopping and changing. That's helped as well, to be fair. But yeah, as long as we can keep these lads together, I think a few lads are probably going to leave. The Harry Dixons of this world, and there might be a few others. And I'm going to do what I did last year. Anyone I don't want, I'm putting up for sale. Here's Gilmore again. I'm going to put up for sale and hopefully we'll move them on. I mean, conspiracy theory here, but Jamie Balance is actually a Leeds fan. So I don't think he wants to score. I mean, he is a Leeds fan on here as well, so if he did score, would he celebrate? That'd be a nice little touch you should put into the game. If you're a fan of a club and you score against them, you should do that. And there we go. It doesn't matter what happened in Sheffield with City, because we did our part. We won 1-0. We won a live com. Jamie Balance didn't score on purpose. I know it. But that Gilmore goal was enough. Oh my God. I didn't see that pop up. Did you? Sheffield United beat City. And then did Wolves win? Wolves beat Watford 4-0. So Wolves jumped into third. We're runners up. City are fourth. And I've just seen a rumour that Haaland will be leaving the Valley. I'm surprised he hasn't made Valley dominate. But they haven't. Manchester United are champions. And this one's for Lee Masters. I was talking to him the other day, telling him, you know, he's playing every day. Sean Dyche, 4-4-2 in that Reading side. And they nearly made the playoffs. But then they faltered at the end of the year. So, Lee Masters, you're still at Reading. You're still in the Championship. And of course, Bayern Munich dominating that league. And Munchen Club, 7th. I mean, it's looking like their European spot's up for grabs. Is that because of the Pokal, probably? We'll have to see. But yeah, Bayern Munich, by the way, have got 2 of my patrons in a 4-4-2 as well. They've got Jamie Aubrey, who's been there years, and Christopher Krapp, who they signed this year. Yeah, young Andy from Feyenoord, 20 million well spent. Brilliant player. Him and Dirk, fantastic. The whole defence was great. And 2 young fullbacks and them 2 was brilliant. Of course, a season to remember. A team that was predicted to be all that way down there. I mean, some of them results were crazy. Beating United twice. I mean, we beat the big boys a lot. I mean, we had our kick-ins here and there, but what a fantastic finish. Losing 9, drawing 6, winning 23. Look at that, Jamie Balance, 17 goals. Fans are back as well. We're back up in the 40s, which is brilliant. All our finances have come down, but look at that. He was right, wasn't he? Donny was selling the most shirts, but as soon as Bruno came out, his shirt sales went through the roof. We need more gay players. You sell shirts, you make money. I love it. But yeah, I don't know why all that's gone down, but that'll go up, won't it? If we're in the Champions League next year. And this is our best team. And to be fair, I'd say Harrison at left back. But yeah, everyone else, probably right. And that Despodov played a lot for him in the right wing. It was good. Although, I'm probably going to put him up for sale. And I'm hoping, I want someone younger, more dynamic. But will I get that? And check this out, by the way. Check this out. Not only did I win 2 managers of the month, I won Manager of the Year. Manager of the Year! Suck on that, Mr. Peter, eh? Manager of the Year. I hadn't looked at this for a while, but this is our best ever team. Harris is still there. He's doing alright, to be fair. He's turned into a great player. Still at Palace, but Gilbert on the left. Bailey's still in the team. Lincoln's still the man up top. Griffiths is still in it. Masters and Dunster at the back with Craig in goal. Don't know how long you boys are going to stay there though now, because we are kicking on. He's not sent me a video message because he's probably eating humble pie. But he sent me this email through Trevor Watson, his press officer. Owner Christian Peters praised Bude for winning Premier League Manager of the Year. Are you having that? I'm having that all day long. So what a season. Winning Manager of the Year. It's not just me though. It's me and my friend Joe, my assistant. We have a tag team and, you know, we've had to do all this press. Straight back to work, grafting our tits off. But yeah, I couldn't do it without him, to be fair. I love him very, very much. The others though, well, they've been going to movie premieres. The Gaffer and Greeno went off to the Doctor Strange press conference release thing. And the next thing I saw was Brian Kane with his another new girlfriend at the Northman premiere. Nothing to do with my Northman. It's not, trust me. But yeah, another new bird. I don't know how he does it, to be fair. And then Limo, well, he's become the club model now. Not only is our mascot, but he's been doing a bit of modelling our new range of B t-shirts and hats. So, you know, if you want them, go to the club website, pick one up. But yeah, thank you, as always, for the support. Really do appreciate it, genuinely. Honestly. Let me do my hobby. I always say this, but thank you. I love this series. Don't get the best views, but it's a great ride. It's a great story, and you guys that stick with it, we've got a while left to go. We've got to win a trophy before it ends, eh? European adventures next year, maybe a cup run. Can we repeat in the league? Can we actually put up a title challenge? With this crazy Premier League, you never know. You never know. So thank you. Stay happy. Stay safe. I'm Bude. Bye-bye.